Hello guys, welcome to Facebook Live. I am, as you're well aware, I'm not at the studio. I'm doing Facebook Live here at my home. So just trying to stay under the stay at home that's in place for the state of Tennessee, but still wanting to offer or give you the yoga practices that we have promised at Shangri-La. This is a gentle flow tonight, so thank you for joining me. And then I also want to thank you guys for still continuing to love us and support us. And ways that you can do that, we have a Venmo account set up. So if you want to give just a little bit or a lot, go to our Facebook page, Instagram page. There'll be information on where you can donate for that. For the classes, we also have something set up in Mind Body. So if you normally log into classes from Mind Body, we have something set up from there. If monetary donations is not where you're able to be right now, definitely make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, like our posts, interact with our posts, leave us very encouraging, positive comments. That is another way to love and appreciate, like we love and appreciate you guys. So we're going to begin this evening in our gentle flow standing. So go ahead and find your way to the top of your mat. And we're just going to take the big toes into touch. Take those ankles into touch, calves in, knees in, sealing up through the thighs. Just for a nice, small engagement of the core. Relax the arms down the body. Just however, if they want the palms to face forward, that just allows you to rotate those shoulders back, heart open. If it just feels better just to relax them down to the side. Just remember to relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Take a big, full, deep breath in. And just begin to close the eyes, exhale, and just feel the breath move down the body, out through the toes, and just feel yourself ground down deeper onto the mat. Let's just stay right here for a moment, checking in with the body, those tight places, sore places. If you normally take my classes, you know I always encourage that first before we move. Listening to our body is most important on our mat. To communicate, this is where we notice where we're tight, where we're open, where those sticky spots may be, by talking and listening to our body. And then we're going to go ahead and draw the mind into the breath right here. So we're going to take a big deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, and we're going to let that go. Inhaling in again, big full breath. Let that belly get full and big. Move it up into the rib cage, all the way up to the collarbones. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. And as you let it go, just imagine the breath leaving the body, traveling down, falling through the toes, and we're grounding deeper into the mat. Big breath in again. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Let's do 3 more cycles of breath. Big full breath in. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. Last one, biggest one you have right here. Big full deep breath in, filling up through the belly, up into the chest. Take it all the way up to the collarbones, base of the throat. Once you get there, hold. And let's hold that for 4 counts. So holding for 4, holding for 2, holding for 2, holding for 3. Oh my gosh, and let it go at 1. I guess I can't count tonight, so you guys are going to have to count for me. Next breath in, we're going to take those feet out. It's about 2 fists apart. Take a breath in, reach high with those fingertips, opening up through the front body, and just feel free to tuck the tailbone out, pull the heart forward, and maybe reach back. Nice big good morning stretch right here. Exhale, we're gonna bring hands heart center. Bring the spine back to center. Inhale, sweep back open. Exhale, hands heart center. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, we're going to twist it out. So send that right arm behind us. Pull that left arm forward and just open up through that right oblique. So we're going to pull that right hip forward, left hip back as we pull the belly in to create that space. Inhale, bring ourselves back center. Exhale, we're going to twist it over to the left. And as you open up to the left, pull that left hip forward, right hip back, and just pull in through the belly. So pull that belly in so you can allow that space to open so the hip can move forward. Inhale, reach open. Exhale, we're going to cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and walk those fingertips back. Now see if you can't lift the rib cage, lift the heart, and just take a small back bend here. Inhale, let's big extend. Next time as you exhale, take the hands to heart center, travel it down the body, bend deep into the knees, belly meets the thighs, and just round yourself over the knees. Right here to ragdoll. So grab opposite elbows, let those forearms hang heavy, big breath in through the nose. Exhale, pull those forearms down, open up through that back body, tuck the chin to the chest, and just hang that sits bone just a little lower. Just imagine making a rainbow with that vertebra. Inhaling in again. Exhale, pull it down low. One more round, inhaling in. Exhale. Beautiful. We're going to bring those fingertips down to the mat, and we're slowly going to begin to extend the legs. So just be mindful if we've been sitting all day, or maybe we've been working out and those hamstrings are super tight. Just a small bend into the knee as you take the top of the head down toward the mat. Shoulders, neck, and head hangs heavy. Big full breath in through the nose. Exhale, let's walk it over to the right. And just like we did when we twisted when we were standing, pull that right hip forward, left hip back, and just feel the expansion through that left side body. Inhale, bring ourselves back center. Exhale, let's walk it over to the left. And as you squeeze the belly button in, pull that left hip forward, right hip back, and just open up through that right side body. Inhale, bring ourselves back to center. Exhale, can we fold a little deeper? Can you pull the shoulders, neck, and head down a little more? Just begin to feel that low back open up. Let's do one more round. Big breath in. Exhale, walk it over to the right. Pull that left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale, bring ourselves back center. Exhale, walk it over to the left. And bring ourselves back to center. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Beautiful, bend deep into the knees. Bring the hands back together and slowly walk ourselves up the body. Big inhale in, coming all the way up until we reach. Exhale, bring the hands back down, walk them down the body, bend deep into the knees, roll ourselves out, lift up through the hips. Exhale, fold. Let's do that one more time. Hands together, inhale, walk them up the body, rounding all the way up, big breath in. Exhale, rolling it out. So really just rolling the hands down the body. And as you work your way down, rounding yourself out, lengthening through the legs, and just let the upper body hang heavy. Big full breath in. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful, you guys. So we're going to take the feet, make sure they're right directly underneath the hips. And then we're going to take those peace fingers, and we're going to grab those big toes right here. And we're going to bend deep into the knees. So just imagine that sit right here. Bend into the elbows, pulling the upper body down. And then once you've gotten to where you feel the pull into the shoulders, into that low back, slowly begin to lengthen out the legs as you walk the nose closer to the knees. And we're going to hang out here for 3 rounds of breath. Big breath in. Exhale. 2 more rounds of breath. Inhaling in. Exhale, maybe bend into the elbows a little more. Send the top of the head closer to the floor, the nose closer to the knees. 1 more round of breath. Inhaling in. Exhale. Beautiful. Release the toes. Release the arms. Bring the hands back together into prayer. Bending into the knees. Let's walk it up. Big breath in. Exhale, walk it back down. Bend into those knees, rounding yourself back down. Inhaling in, bend into those knees, round yourself up. Exhale, walk it back down. So as you walk the thumbs down the body, just imagine you're wrapping yourself up into that ball. And then with the hands meet the mat, lengthen out through the legs, back into that forward fold. One breath here, inhaling in. Exhale. So working through that back body, we're gonna lift the toes, and we're gonna walk those fingertips right underneath those feet. Take those toes all the way up to the wrist creases. And then we're gonna slowly begin to pull the hips up toward the ceiling, lengthening through the legs, pulling the top of the head down. Now once you get to where you feel that stretch in that back body, shift the weight forward into those toes, and then bring those toes. Exhale. 2 more. Big full breath in. Keep the weight forward. Maybe wiggle those toes, massage those wrist creases. Exhale, let it go. Last one. Big breath in. Exhale. Then slowly rock the weight back. Lift the toes, release the hands. Maybe you wiggle the hips from side to side. Bring the hands back together, bend into the knees, make yourself that ball, walk those thumbs up the body, big breath in. As you inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk it back down. Thumbs come down. As the thumbs come down, round up the body, bring yourself back to that forward fold. One more. Hands together, bend into those knees, big breath in. Exhale. Back into that forward fold. Now we're going to step that left foot to the back of the mat. We're going to keep that right knee stacked right on top of right ankle. But instead of walking that right foot up to stretch more into that quad, I want you to keep everything kind of neutral. So we're going to come up for that half or low lunge. We're going to keep that right knee stacked right on top of right ankle. We're going to pull that left hip forward, and then we're going to keep that left hip stacked right on top of that left knee. Now you can keep that back toe tucked or the top of the foot onto the mat, whatever feels good to you here. Take a big full breath in as you reach high to the sky. And as you exhale, we're going to take that right arm back behind us, twist open right here. And as you twist open, this time you're going to pull that left hip forward, right hip back, and open yourself up a little more. You're going to feel more of that stretch into that quad and hip flexor here. Inhale, sweep back center. Exhale, twist it open to the left. Inhale, sweep it back open. Exhale, we're going to take the arms, cactus them out, squeeze the shoulder blades together, walk the heart forward. Inhale, lift, extend. Exhale, we're going to bring the hands down, frame that front foot, walk that right foot in about an inch or two till it's about center of the mat. And then we're going to shift the hips back, keep that right leg extended, toes up toward the sky as you pull the heart forward. Again, make this posture as passive or as active as you like. So you can just round the body over, or you can pull the heart forward, keep that spine extended, and fold over. Your options here. Now take your mind to that left hip. Pull that left hip forward, right hip back. You're going to feel that more now in the outer part of that right hip. 4 rounds of breath right here. Big breath in. Exhale. Inhale in for 2. Exhale. Inhale in for 3. Inhale in for 4. Beautiful. Then back into that right knee. Bring those hands up. Frame that right foot. Right foot goes to not to the back of the mat, but meets that left knee. Come into our stable table. Let's do 4 rounds of cat-cows. Inhale, relax the belly down. Curl the tailbone up. Heart forward. Chin up. Exhale, curl it under. Inhaling in again. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Really rock those hips since we've opened up through the thigh and that hip flexor. Inhale in, last one. Exhale. Come back to neutral. We're going to step that right foot to the front of the mat, outside that right pinky, heel in, toes out. Left foot goes to the front of the mat, heel and toes out, sink those hips low. Now if you want to grab a bolster, block, or a pillow, feel free to grab that, sit underneath the hips to relax those hips down to make it more of a passive posture. If those hips are just ready to stretch, you can hang out right here. Bring those shoulders up, heart forward, hands heart center, press into those knees. 3 rounds of breath. Big breath in. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Beautiful. Bring the hands down to the mat. Lift those hips. Come into a wide forward fold right here. Maybe rock side to side. And then heel toe yourself back to the center of the mat. Forward fold. Now we're going to set that right foot to the back of the mat. Left knee stays stacked right on top of left ankle. Bring the hips on top of that right hip, squaring off everything. So pull that right hip forward, left hip back, shoulder stacked right on top of hips. Take a big breath in as you reach high. Exhale, we're going to twist it to the left. Pull that left hand back. And then I want you to begin to pull that right hip forward, left hip back, and just begin to feel that stretch deep in right here on the right side. Inhale, sweep center. Exhale, let's open to the right. Inhale, sweep center. Exhale, cactus the arms, pull the heart forward, stretch it right here. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring the hands down, frame that front foot, wiggle that left foot to the center as you shift the hips back, lengthen through that left leg, toes up. 4 rounds of breath right here. Again, as passive or as active as you like. You can just round yourself over, let the head hang heavy, or pull the heart forward, shoulders away from the ears, keep that spine long and strong. Big breath in for 1. Breath in for 2. Breath in for 3. Breath in for 4. Beautiful. Let's bend into that left knee. Send that left knee to meet the right. Come back to that stable table. 4 rounds of cat-cows. Now really exaggerate the hips since we've opened up the hips with that half split. And we've opened up those hip flexors and those quads. Big breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one right here. Exhale. Come back to neutral. We're going to set that left foot forward, heel in, toes out. Right foot comes forward, heel and toes out, sink those hips low. Now each time we're going to do this, we're going to do about 3 rounds of that same flow. And each time I want you to see if you can't find your edge and go just a little deeper. So 3 rounds of breath. Inhaling in. Exhale. Big breath in. Exhale. Last one here. Bring the hands down, extend the legs, lift the hips. Again, rock that out if it feels good. And then heel toe yourself back into that forward fold. Big full breath in. Exhale, fold yourself deeper. Inhale. Half lift, create that space. Exhale, fold. Set that left foot back to the back of the mat. Lower down onto that left knee. Square out the hips. So just imagine making a box. So with that right knee right on top of that right ankle, squaring off that hip, but keeping that left hip right on top of that left knee. So we're not wiggle walking. A lot of times we like to open up the hips here. We want to keep everything square. Square at the shoulders, square at the hips, keeping everything stacked one on top of the other. Big breath in, sweep it up. Exhale, we're going to the right. Inhale, sweep center. Exhale, we're going to the left. Inhale, sweep center. Exhale, cactus the arms. See if you can't stretch just a little deeper. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower down, frame that front foot, wiggle it into about center, shift the hips back, extend through that right leg. Now, if you went passive the first time we did this, see if you can be a little more active, or vice versa. 3 rounds of breath right here. Big breath in. Exhale. Inhaling in for 2. Exhale. Inhaling in for 3. Exhale. Bending back into the knee. Right knee comes back to meet the left. Take those knees out a little wider than normal. Take a big full breath in. Relax it down. Big cow pose. Exhale. Press it away for 3. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Inhale. Exhale for 1. Come back to that neutral spine. Right foot comes forward, heel in, toes out. Left foot comes forward, heel in, toes out. Sink those hips low so if you can go a little deeper. See if you can lift the heart a little more. Press those elbows away a little deeper. 2 rounds of breath. Big breath in. Exhale. Big inhale in. Exhale, let it go. Bring the hands down. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, walk it from side to side. And then heel toe yourself back to that forward fold. Breath in, take a half lift. Exhale, fold. Right foot goes to the back of the mat. Left knee stays stacked right on top of left ankle. Again, squaring everything off. Hips, shoulders, big full breath in, reach high. Exhale, take it to the left. Inhale, sweep open. Exhale, sweep it to the right. Each time, go a little deeper. Inhale, sweep center. Exhale, cactus in the arms, pull the heart forward. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower down, frame that left foot, wiggle it to the center. Shift the hips back, lengthen through that left leg. See if you can fold a little deeper. 3 rounds of breath. Big breath in for 1. Inhaling in for 2. Inhale, right hip forward, stretch it deep for 3. Beautiful. Then back into that left knee, let it meet the right. Take it out a little wider, big breath in, cow pose for 3. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Inhale for 1. Exhale. Set that left hip forward, heel in, toes out. And set that right foot forward, heel in, toes out. Sink it low. Stretch. 2 rounds of breath. Inhaling in. Exhale. Inhaling in. Bring the hands down, lengthen out through the legs, shift it from side to side, and then walk yourself back to center. Last round. Big breath in, go for half lift. Exhale. Beautiful. Set that left foot back. Again, squaring off those hips. Now this time as you come up, now practice pulling that right heel back, left knee forward without actually moving it. That's really going to cause those hips to squeeze in together, neutralizing the shoulders. Big breath in, reach. Exhale, let's twist to the right. Inhale, sweep center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, sweep center. Exhale, cactus the arms. See if you can pull back just a little more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower down, wiggle it to the center. 2 rounds of breath. Shift the hips back, lengthen through that right toe. See if you can't pull down just a little bit deeper. We've been working that hamstring out. Big breath in. Exhale. One more breath. Inhaling in. Exhale, fold just a little deeper there. There you go. Beautiful, you guys. Bend back into that right knee. Step that right knee to meet the left. Take it out a little wider. Big breath in. Relax the belly down. Curl the tailbone up, heart forward. Exhale, press away. Last one right here. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Right foot goes to the front of the mat. Heel in, toes out. See if you can't go a little wider. And left foot goes to the top of the mat. Heel in, toes out. Sink it low. Press those elbows in. Send the heart forward. One round of breath. Inhaling in. Exhale. Bring the hands down. Lift, extend the legs. Walk that out from side to side and walk it into center. Breath in, half lift. Exhale. Beautiful. Right foot goes to the back of the mat. Lower down to the knee. Squaring off those hips. Pull that left heel back. Right knee forward. So just, you're not actually going to do it. But if you think of that sensation, that's going to pull that right hip forward, squaring everything off. Big breath in. Reach high. Exhale. We're twisting to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, heart open right here. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower down, walk it in, and shift it back. 2 rounds of breath right here. Go a little deeper. Big breath in. Exhale. One more breath. Inhaling in. Exhale, letting it go. Beautiful. Bend into that left knee. Set it back to meet the right. Take it out wider. Big full breath in. Relax the belly down. Curl the tailbone up. Heart forward. Exhale. Curl it under. One more. Exhale. Come back to neutral. Left foot goes to the front of the mat. Heel in, toes out. And right foot goes to the front of the mat. So if you can't take them out just a little wider, as you sink a little deeper into the hips, we've been really opening up the hips. Elbows into the knees, heart forward. 1 round of breath. Big breath in. Exhale. Beautiful, you guys. Bring the hands down to the mat, lengthen the legs. Wiggle that from side to side. And then we're going to bring the feet in. We're going to step it back into a high plank, just an easy high plank. Lower down onto the knees, shift the shoulders forward, bring the hands down by the rib cage, elbows tight to the body. Take a big breath in, come up for a baby cobra, opening up through that front body. Exhale, relax it down. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Press the body up, shift the hips back, come into your child's pose. Whatever version of child's pose you like, just hang out right here. 3 rounds of breath, big breath in. Exhale, let it go. 1 more round of breath. Big full breath in. Exhale. We're going to continue with the hips. So bring ourselves back into that stable table. We're going to walk that right foot up, and then we're going to wiggle it over to the left. So we're going to move into a half pigeon first. So we're going to walk that left foot back. Make any adjustments that you need to that right foot, coming up onto the hips first. Take a big full breath in as you lift. Extend up, neutralize the spine, pull the top of the head up. And as you exhale, you're going to sink down into that hip. Pull the heart forward. Walk yourself out. 3 rounds of breath right here in this half pigeon. Big breath in. Exhale. Big inhale into the nose. Exhale. 1 more. Breath in. Exhale. Breath in as you come up onto the hands. We're going to sink over onto that right hip, and we're going to sweep that left leg out in front. But we're not through with that right hip yet, because we're going to take that left foot on top of that right knee and that left knee on top of that right foot. So this is full pigeon or double pigeon or fire log, however you want to do this. So if you're creating a lot of space because you can't open up both hips at the same time, grab that block, blanket, or bolster to relax that hip down, because it's going to be a whole lot on that left hip, because we're going to stay here for 5 rounds of breath. So again, if you just want to hang out here, find your threshold, but no pain. So if you feel any pain in the knees or the hips, we're going to pull that foot down a little more. We're going to add that bolster, blanket, or block underneath the knee. Let it rest and gently open. So 5 rounds of breath. Find your spot. Get ready. Inhaling in for 5. Inhale in for 4. In for 3. In for 2. In for 1. Beautiful, you guys. We're going to keep that right knee right where it's at. We're going to bring that left knee around. We're going to come up onto that left knee and take it right behind that right heel. So we're going to come up onto that right shin, take a big breath in and stretch really deep right here. So it's almost like you have that low lunge knee on the left side, rocking up onto that right heel or shin, opening up through the hips. Take a big breath in, open up, reach. Exhale, bring back neutral, hands heart center. Inhale, open up, reach. Exhale, hands heart center. One more, big full breath in. Exhale, hands heart center. Beautiful, you guys. Bring the hands down. We're going to release that right knee, and we're going to lift it up, and we're just going to make some big circles with that hip. So just move that hip clockwise, counterclockwise, maybe shake it forward and back. Whatever you need, just move that hip around, and we're going to go to the left side. Come back to that stable table, walk that left foot forward, then wiggle it over to the right, knee to the left, walk that right foot back, come into your half pigeon. Again, coming up, big full breath, pull up through the core, extend through the spine, top of the head, big full breath in. Exhale, sink it into that hip as you pull the heart forward, and let's sleep our pigeon. 3 rounds of breath. Big breath in. Exhale. Inhaling in for 2. Inhaling in for 3. Coming back up onto the hands, sinking over onto that left hip. We're not through with that left knee just yet, because we're going to take that right foot on top of left knee, right knee on top of left foot. Again, this is a whole lot, because now you're working with both hips at the same time. Grab that block, grab that blanket, create that cushion for that hip. Only you know how your body feels. Now, if you're just feeling that discomfort and you want to find that threshold, you want to find that wall, hang out here, I encourage you to do that as well. We're going to be here for 5 rounds of breath. So do what feels good to you to allow those hips to open and to relax. Get ready. Inhaling in for 5. In for 4. In for 3. 2. And in for 1. Beautiful, you guys. Now we're going to take that right knee back behind that left heel, coming up onto that left shin. 3 circles. Big breath in as you reach high. As you reach high, push the pelvis forward. Stretch right here. Big breath in. Exhale, hands heart center. Inhale, open. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Beautiful. Hands down to the mat. And we're going to release that left knee. Lift it up. Make those circles. Big circles around. Clockwise. Counterclockwise. Beautiful, you guys. Now let's just stretch out through that glute and hamstring. So we're going to start with that left. We're going to start with the right foot, but I'm going to demonstrate on my left side so you can see it from that side. So we're going to take that right toe mound to the back of the mat. We're going to lift the foot up, and we're going to take it all the way over to the left. So squeeze it tight. Now I want you to send the hips back as you continue to draw that right foot back and just begin to feel that stretch right here, and then round yourself over the thigh. Again, grab that bolster, grab that block to get that forehead to relax. 3 rounds of breath right here. Inhaling in. Exhale. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale. Last one. Big full breath in. Slowly draw that right foot up. Have it come in to meet the left. Make a big circle to the right. And then a big circle to the left. Opposite side. So send the next foot to the back of the mat. Lifting up. Send it all the way over. And as you go all the way over, shift the hips back. Extend that leg all the way back. Stretch that glute. And then find yourself rolling over the thigh. Again, use that block, use that bolster to relax the forehead. 3 rounds of breath. Inhaling in. Exhale. Last one. Big full breath in through the nose. Beautiful, you guys. Slowly slide yourself back to center, bringing the knees in. Take a big circle to the left. And then a big circle to the right. And then we're going to make our way onto our sits bones. We're going to make our way onto our back. Slowly rocking our way back. Let's slide all the way back. Take a big full breath in. Exhale. Now we're going to bend into the knees. Take the bottoms of the feet to the floor. We're going to start with the right foot. Take the right foot onto that left thigh. We're going to thread the right arm in between the thighs, the left arm around the outside of that left thigh, and we're going to begin to lift that left knee up toward the body and just stretch. Still stretching through that hamstring, the outer part of the hip. Flex the toes to activate the legs, just to feel more of the stretch. Take a big full breath in through the nose. Exhale. Next breath in, keep the feet, knees, and hips right where they are. Relax the arms down beside the body or tee them out. And then slowly begin to roll over onto that left hip. And then just begin to stretch a little more. Now you can take that left arm, grab that right ankle, pull the foot closer to the body for more of a stretch. Or you can walk it closer to the top of the mat for less of a stretch, opening up through the body. 2 rounds of breath right here. Inhaling in. Exhale. One more breath. Inhaling in. Exhale. that right foot down to the mat, windshield wiper from side to side. Let's get ready for the next side. So we're going to take that left foot on top of that right thigh, throw the left arm in between the thighs, right arm around the outside of the right thigh. Pull the right knee up, flex the toes, big full breath in through the nose. Exhale, pull that knee a little tighter. Next breath in, release the hands, arms down beside the body or out to a T. Exhale, rolling over onto that right hip. Again, you can take that left arm, grab that right arm, grab that left ankle to pull that foot closer to the body for a deeper outer hip stretch. Or you can draw it closer to the top of the mat for less, away from the body for less, closer to the body for more. Big full breath in. Exhale. One more breath. Inhaling in. Exhale. Beautiful. Roll it back to neutral. Windshield wiper from side to side. Big breath in. Draw the knees into the body. Bring the forehead to meet the knees. Big tight ball here. Big full breath in through the nose. Squeeze everything in tight together. Exhale, relax yourself all the way down to the mat. Come into your Savasana. Take those heels out wide. Take the toes out. Relax to that low back. Close the eyes. And just allow yourself to melt right here. Allow yourself to relax. The next few moments be yours and yours only. These are stressful, very uncharted territories for all of us. Let's all continue to maintain hope. Hope in something better. Hope in ourselves. Hope in our family and our friends. If we hold on to hope, we'll continue to be strengthened. And we'll make it through however long it takes. Have hope in your community. Let's begin to come back to awareness. Begin to wiggle the toes. Begin to wiggle the fingers. Let's begin to roll over onto the left side of the body, placing the head into the crook of the elbows, the knees into the chest. Take a breath right here. Inhaling in. Exhaling. Slowly begin to press yourself up into a seated position. Just bring the hands together. Take the thumbs up to the forehead. May we leave our mats with more peace, love, gratitude, and kindness in every one of our thoughts. Thumbs to the lips. May we leave our mats with more peace, love, gratitude, and kindness in every one of our words and thumbs to heart center. May we leave our mats with more peace, love, gratitude, and kindness in every inch of our hearts. Thank you guys for allowing me to guide you through your practice this evening. It has been an honor. Namaste. Again, thank you all for all your support and love. We have more to offer, so just make sure you're following all the social platforms. And again, you know, there's more ways than just monetary to support and love us. You know, give us a shout out, encourage us. We need some encouragement too. So a little shout out, a little love on Facebook, Instagram. You know, we appreciate you guys, truly. Have a great rest of your evening.